Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to Therapy Thursdays, your favorite new place to hang out, get a little info, have a free therapy session with me, and also just get some inspo for your week. I'm here, I'm back again. We're on Taisha Television, and I'm super excited. I took a little break from creating content, and I'm like super excited. I feel super rejuvenated, and I'm super excited for this Thursday because I have a brand new story that I wasn't even expecting to tell you guys. So I came here for Therapy Thursday with a plan, an idea of what I wanted to talk about and what type of therapeutic advice I wanted to give you and what type of real world example I could use to go with it. But then yesterday, something happened in real time and I decided to do a 180. I switched it up and I decided that that's what we're going to talk about. So I'm just glad you're here. Welcome to Therapy Thursdays. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you feel like any of this advice is therapeutic and if you feel like you learned something. Okay, so yesterday I was booked to do a promo event, and that's something I really love doing. It's something that I do a lot. It's something that I do quite often, and it's something that, where I live at, it's super accessible and it's super great. You get to talk to people, you get to use your personality, and ideally you're helping a brand promote themselves. So typically when I work at, different types of grocery stores, different types of little venues that, allow for taste testing and drink testings. Think like a Whole Foods, a Milam's, something of that nature where you're going in, you're going to go do your little regular shopping. It's a bit artisanal, one of those like artisanal grocery stores, and you go in, you hang out, you go grocery shopping, but along the way, you may see a wine sample or a cheese sample or, something of that nature. So that's what I do. I'm one of those promo girls. Yesterday, as I'm doing my promo, it's going successfully. I'm giving everyone samples. It is of a tequila seltzer, so obviously you have to be 21 years old. But of course, I'm welcoming. I'm always smiling. I'm happy. That's part of my job, to be the spokesperson for the brand. So me being myself, I always try to have a radiant energy. I'm always welcoming. And this young girl, and I'm going to say her auntie, walk in the store. And they walk in with just like the most positive attitudes. They're smiling. The little girl had the cutest blue glasses on, and it was just adorable. So I of course offer the auntie a sample. Hello, how are you doing today? Would you like to try, sample of the day? It's delicious, it's for adults only, and it's really refreshing. Want to give it a try. And at that point the aunt does give it a try, but the young girl, she looks to her aunt and says, "Can I try it?" Of course, I say to her, I'm so sorry, it's for adults only, but thanks so much and I hope your auntie loves it." So then she says, "Okay, thank you so much." The most polite little girl you could have ever met. Literally. So then based on where I'm positioned in the store, I'm kind of in a central area. I'm not really in the alcohol section. I'm kind of in the opening of an aisle, which is coincidentally right next to the candy aisle, which I guess just so happens to be where they were going. So within 5 minutes of them being on the candy aisle, the girl walks back over using her cell phone and says, "I know I can't drink this, but I'm going to take a picture and send it to my mom." "Okay, girl, you're trying to help me get this sale." She said, "I can't drink, but I know somebody who can." And I love that. Like, her energy was so just like pure, and it really it made me smile. And I was like, whoa, this little girl is refreshing. And let me mention, this was an artisanal grocery store, so it's not a cheap grocery store. It's on a really, really nice side of town. And you know how it is. It's rare to see, children like that who are just happy and joyful and open to the world and, are that smart, that quick with it. "Oh, no, I can't drink it. No worries at all. I'm not going to be rude, but my mom can. And, I would love to support you." Just the fact that this little girl was like down for the team, I'm like, okay, let's go. So then it gets even better. Maybe about 10 minutes later, she's still there. I guess they made a couple of laps, and she walks over and she says, "I really love your dress. I really love your outfit." She says, "My name is Layla, and I think she was 10 years old," and she was just the cutest thing ever. And I was like, "Oh my God, Layla, thanks so much. You're so positive. You're totally brightening up my day. And I really am so appreciative of this interaction." She smiles and they go on about their day. The auntie is beaming, mind you. So about 5 or 6 more minutes pass by, and literally The most beautiful thing happened ever. Layla comes back and she literally walks up to me. Oh, let me go back. When Layla left this last time, when we spoke, and she said, you know, you look great. I love your energy. I hope that my mom likes it. And I told her, Layla, you're so beautiful. You're so kind. Your energy is so positive. I'm never going to forget you. And Layla said, are you really not going to forget me? And I said, Layla, I'm literally never going to be able to forget you. You're unforgettable. Look how amazing you are. Okay, so 5 minutes later, fast forward, Layla and her auntie come back over. And they're holding this, like, Layla and her auntie are holding this. Layla walks up to me with the cutest little smile and the purest energy ever. And she literally offers me this. And she says, I got this for you as a gift. Y'all, I was going to fall on the ground. Like, how could she be so... Ferrero Rocher, girl, this is the fancy with the hazel. Layla, I can't believe you could be like, girl. So needless to say, as you can see, I was beaming from then on. I was literally holding this chocolate like a kid in a candy store, a kid in a candy aisle. And I was like, Layla. So it really refreshed me. It made my heart smile. It did a bunch of things. The reason why I gave you this vignette, the reason I gave you this story for Therapy Thursdays about lovely Layla and the Ferrero Rocher while I'm doing a promo gig for an alcoholic beverage at that, what I wanted to say to you is there is still a such thing as childhood innocence. And a lot of times we have either grown out of it, we've been snatched out of it, we might have even jumped out of it. You might have jumped out of it thinking you were ready to be an adult. And I just want you to know that childhood innocence, that joy, that kindness, that politeness, that sincerity that you may have once had or may feel that you don't have anymore, y'all, it is still in there. Like, y'all, this girl was really gonna make me cry. Like, she was so beautiful and just so pure. Number one green flag. Oh, I can't have any of that? Well, thank you so much. I didn't know that. Have a good day. She was just so polite. Like, she was clearly raised well. Like, so kind, so polite, can take no for an answer, can accept that something isn't for her, and can still be happy about it. 2, just being an overall positive energy, smiling, communicating, asking me how I'm doing, able to hold a conversation in an appropriate manner, respecting her auntie the entire way. 3, giving me her name, introducing herself. Girl, you know how to network. Girl, that is like top tier. Introducing herself, being confident, being polite enough to give someone a compliment for no reason. Come on, girl boss, real girl boss. Some of y'all need to learn from her. Because giving compliments is literally like, giving compliments is the utmost show of self-confidence. Giving a compliment is literally self-confidence on 10. All you have to do when you're really feeling yourself, Scooters, come here. Come on. This is Scooter. He got a little irritated. Oh, you gotta go? What? It's okay. Giving compliments is literally, as a woman, it means that you are so confident, and it's like one of the it's one of the best things that is a show that you're going to be a positive person and that you really have good intentions. And lastly, just the fact that she got me a gift. Like, the fact that she even thought of me enough to want to get me a gift. Like, I don't know what I gave to her that day. I don't know what smile I gave to her, but for her to be so beautiful, to be able to receive a feeling from somebody, embrace it and act upon it and take something positive from it, and then even want to leave something positive with that person as a show of gratitude, sis is, y'all, I feel like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. Like, this is amazing. Like, I haven't even eaten it yet because I really want to do this video because I felt like so impacted by this. Like, I stopped my day-to-day to make this video because this little girl, like, really awoken something in me that I didn't even know was still alive. You know, just a pure joy and a sincerity that I maybe thought wasn't still there. You know, maybe I don't really interact with kids, but you know, this was just it was a beautiful show of humanity in such a small being. You know what I mean? Like, come on, sis. And, you know, like I said, I really just wanted to do this Therapy Thursday to push to you that childhood innocence is a thing. You can be sincere, you can be joyful, you can have meaningful interactions with people you don't know, and you can even give them gifts as a form of thank you. It was really beautiful, this little girl, and she really, you know, lit up my day. And I just really wanted to explain to you guys that being a true version of yourself and reaching back and digging back into that childhood innocence, that person that you were before when you were, you know, giving out compliments and hugging people and doing all of those things that are really what humanity is, they're still within you. And you can see examples of that just by going out around you and experiencing what is the beauty of reality, the beauty of IRL, you know what I mean? Like being in real life and what that really feels like. Also, I want to highlight the fact that this girl had a really great combination of both educational, like financial education, and emotional education. And, you know, financial education meaning she was not without. Her parents did a really good job of raising her, made sure that she had what she needed and has even more than what she needs. She's clearly a blessed little girl. She's living in a great house. She's living in a great neighborhood. I mean, I don't know everything about her personally, but I know the area. So for her parents to have not only given her financial support, but to have also given her emotional support and kindness, I'm so thankful for parents like that. Because sometimes you think, oh, these kids who are growing up in well-to-do neighborhoods, maybe their parents aren't giving them the real life lessons about what humanity is and what being kind is and saying thank you, or, you know, even just hello, how are you doing, my name is. And this really gave me some faith in humanity, and I really appreciate her parents, whoever they are. I appreciate the auntie and really whatever their roles are in this child's life, because not very often are kids or individuals provided with both emotional support and financial support equally. And it really gave me a sense that she was supported in these ways, and that her family and her, you know, village were doing a good job with her, because not only did she have the emotional intelligence to feel this happy way and want to show gratitude, she also was in a blessed enough situation where she could indeed afford to show said gratitude with a physical, tangible gift. We won't look down upon the fact that this gift costs money. And this girl was able to speak to her aunt, express how she feels to her aunt, and then also have an aunt that supports her enough to allow her to buy this and to allow her to give it to me. Some girl who's literally just doing a alcoholic beverage promo in a supermarket. I don't know how you're going to feel about this interaction. I really don't interact with kids much, and I really just thought it was really a beautiful interaction. Not only did I have an impact on this young girl's life, she had an impact on mine. Something about my aura spoke to her, and her little spirit really truly spoke to my heart. And on top of that, I'm grateful for parents and aunties and support systems like the ones that she had, that not only support her emotional expression, her shows of gratitude, her shows of communication with the outside world, but they also support her in, you know, what is for some such a big way, a financial way. They support her in what she wants to do. She said to her auntie, I don't know what about this girl, but she's giving me good vibes, and I want to present her with a gift of chocolate. And her auntie said, let's go. So yeah, Therapy Thursdays. Life is like a box of Ferrero Rochers. You never know what you're gonna get. And yeah, I really am happy about this. It could have made me cry, and I didn't cry because I'm a gangster. But Lil Layla really just showed me something, and I appreciate for it. And I hope you feel something about it too. I hope you learn that you deserve to be both financially supported and emotionally supported. You deserve to be expressive, and you're able to still tap into that childhood innocence that you once had, and still deserve to acknowledge and live in. I love you guys. It's Taisha Television. This is Therapy Thursdays. I hope you like. I hope you subscribe. I hope you watch all of the other playlists that I have. I hope you get a message. And I hope you pull up to the next time I'm here for Therapy Thursdays. Woo.